Ancientpear here. Just thought I'd make a video on different methods of making profit in the Team Fortress 2 economy in 2023 to help new and experienced traders alike. I'll be showing the speed, average profit, and necessary capital in the form of stars for different strategies. Number 1. Quick buying and quick selling. The absolute basics for unusual trading. Buying unusuals or other valuable items and selling them for slightly more. Capital needed is 1 out of 5. You can do this with anything really. The speed, 4 out of 5. This would be a 5 out of 5, but occasionally you will make mistakes that cause you to be stuck with an item for long periods of time, such as buying an item solely off buy orders, and then the buy orders crashing. Profit, 1 out of 5. It's not really a reliable way to make large amounts of profit, since you'll only be able to make a key or two of each trade in the majority of cases. Risk, 2 out of 5. There are times where bot sellers will randomly show up after you buy an item, especially on low tier unusuals. There's no way to avoid this, but you should consider other factors such as similar unusuals, past sales, past buyers and sellers. Buyers and sellers can be found with gladiator.tf time machine, and past sales will require the use of backpack.tf premium. Number 2. Marketplace.tf and manco.store arbitrage. This is a strategy I've been using a lot recently, where you use a trading bot to buy liquid items or alternatively just buy them yourself off backpack.tf or STN, then resell them later on either Marketplace or Manco. For each item, you must make sure you're making profit with the current key price in mind, and also factoring in the seller's tax for the two marketplaces. The Marketplace.tf seller's tax is 10%, and the Manco.store fee is 5%, although do be wary that the Manco.store also has fees to withdraw with PayPal, crypto, Payoneer, all that, while Marketplace is free for PayPal. The capital needed for this is a 5 out of 5. As to make consistent sales, you need at least 5,000 USD in liquid items. The profit, I'll put as a 3 out of 5. The good thing about this method is it's less time intensive and way more reliable than other methods. I myself make about $30 to $40 a day profit out of a $10,000 USD stock on Marketplace. I don't really use Manco that much, but there is a lower profit margin, but stuff does sell faster on there. The risk would be about a 2 out of 5, with most risks coming from the key price change, which has happened a lot recently. Number 3. Upgrading and downgrading. Upgrading is where you add value to an item in order to obtain a higher value item on usual, and downgrading is the opposite. I have a video on this method on my YouTube channel as well, which I'll link in the description. This method is commonly paired with quick buying to achieve higher profit margins. If you're looking to make profit in the 500 to 1000 key range, I highly advise doing this as much as possible. The capital need would be a 2 out of 5, as you should ideally have more than one unusual and some leftover keys to upgrade with. The profit, I'll put this as a 3 out of 5. There's an extremely high potential in this method, especially if you're upgrading, but the profit is very unreliable, and this method will take much longer to complete trades on average. The risk could be a 4 out of 5. It is very common to get stuck with an unusual for months if buy orders decrease or new sales appear, which is combined with the slow trading of this method in general. Number 4. Buying backpacks. The classic method people move to when they manage to scrape together some cash and reputation. This method is the most unreliable yet profitable on the list. Backpack buys are typically done through either keys, PayPal funds, Zelle, or occasionally crypto payments. The capital required would be a 4 out of 5, due to requiring cash and keys depending on the seller's preference. This will obviously vary based on trade size and all that. Profit would be a 5 out of 5. Typically, I myself would pay between 85 and 90% of seller price for liquid items such as Australians, maxes, and other liquid items, and then offer on unusuals, spells, and other hard to sells separately. This normally leaves between a 15 and 20% profit margin for me. Don't try and offer less than this on liquids because you won't get many sales, because that's what most people offer. The risk would be a 2 out of 5. There are a few scams that come with cash trading, but as long as you're going last when buying backpacks, you should be fine most of the time. Number 5. Crypto and cash trading. This is my least knowledgeable area, especially crypto, but I'll do my best to explain it from my observations. Using cash and crypto often allows you to get deals for much less than keys. in the TF2 economy, similar to CSGO trading. Some of my trading friends have been able to get insane deals on unusuals, such as getting an anti-freeze wall pick for almost buy orders. The capital needed for this would be a 4 out of 5, similar to buying backpacks for identical reasons. The potential profit on this is a 4 to 5 out of 5, but often you'll need trading connections in order to get these deals in the first place. The risk could be a 3 out of 5. The crypto market is extremely volatile, and even the so-called stable cryptocurrencies can randomly change in price significantly. Constantly changing key prices are also a factor here. Using crypto can allow you to buy cheese for much cheaper than the market rate, with some current crypto prices being around $1.55 USD per key, while the cash rate for PayPal and all that is between 1.6 and 1.65 USD per key. Number 6. Bulk buying. Another unreliable strategy that I utilize occasionally for huge return. By offering to buy a bulk of a certain item or items, occasionally you are able to get discounts. This can be seen where I bought 3,000 top rate cases for 15 ref each. This happened because someone tried to sell 1,000 of them to my bot. I added them and asked them how many they had, and they said they were willing to negotiate and go less if I bought multiple of them, which I did. So they're roughly around 17 ref on average. So I'm making a 2 ref profit on each of them, 3,000 of them, so I'm making 100 keys profit if I sell all of them for 17 ref. Or alternatively, you can take advantage of users or sellers or bots selling items for lower than they should be, such as today, where I bought 1,055 unlocked multi-class crates for 1 key 6 ref each from a bot, where they usually sell for 1 key 12 each, 12 ref that is. This is 110 keys profit in less than half an hour by literally just checking the market. The capital needed for this is a 4 out of 5 because it requires you to have at least 500 keys on hand, which is really difficult for low to mid tier traders because you won't tend to have that much in liquid items or keys. The profit on the strategy is a 3 out of 5 since it's pretty unreliable, but in the case where it does happen, it does lead to significant profit for both parties. The risk of the strategy is a 3 out of 5, depending on what you're buying and quantity of the items you're buying, because you could get stuck with items for multiple months, and the price of the items you're buying could change, which could be devastating, especially if you're holding multiple. Like if the tough break cases change, in my case, it would be kind of pointless. Number 7, spell trading. Spell trading is one of the only strategies where you can double or triple your investment in low tier trading. Many people, even experienced traders, quick sell spells as soon as they get them due to spells being viewed as hard to sell. The capital required for this method is a 1 out of 5, as you can make decent profit off as little as 3 keys, which I've shown in my Rags to Riches series, where I bought a spelled Bloody Beak for only 3 keys, then add another key and a half to get an unusual with buy orders of 7 keys, which is a minimum of 3.5 keys, which is more than double my investment. Profit is a 3 out of 5. While the profit is great, especially for low tier, it is often a huge pain trying to find people that accept spells at decent rates. It is incredibly time intensive. The risk is a 2 out of 5. The only risks in low tier spell trading are paying too much for a spell, which can be avoided through experience. I hope this general guide helped inform you of the different ways you can profit in the Team Fortress 2 economy in 2023. If you'd like a certain topic covered, leave it in the comments or join the Discord linked in the description. Thanks for watching.